It's late. The screen is on. Your hands are there, but still. Nothing is moving, except the clock in the corner. Your phone lights up. A message. Still studying? It's short, normal. You don't touch it yet. You look at the phone, then back at the screen. You tell yourself you'll answer after this line, or the next. The cursor keeps blinking. It's been blinking. You don't remember when you opened this file. You tap the desk, once, again. It sounds louder than you expect, so you stop. Notes are open. Too many pages. None of them look finished. They just look used. You pick up the phone, unlock it. Read the message again, even though it hasn't changed. Your thumb hovers. You could type, "Yeah." That would be enough. You don't type it yet. The laptop makes that quiet fan noise. Something is loading. You don't remember clicking anything. You lean back. The chair creaks. You freeze for a second, like someone might hear it. The typing bar is empty. Still empty. It's been empty longer than you want to admit. You blink. Slow. Your eyes feel dry, but not tired enough to stop. You turn the phone face down. That feels like doing something. It's quiet for a moment. Your hand moves toward the mouse. Stops. Pulls back. You weren't sure what you were going to click. The screen starts to dim. You move the mouse just enough to keep it awake. I remember sitting in class, hands folded, backpack still on. The bell had already rung. Nobody moved yet. Papers landed face down. One by one, each sound the same. I watched the corner of mine slide closer. I didn't look at it. I looked at the desk. There was a scratch I hadn't noticed before. Around me, pages flipped. Fast, too fast. I kept my hands where they were. I pressed my finger into the desk. Not hard. Just enough to feel it push back. The teacher stopped near my row. Shoes planted. No sound. I stared at them instead. I turned the paper over. Slow, like that might change what was on it. The number was at the top. Clear. No circling. No comment. Just the number. My shoulders dropped. Not much. Just enough that I noticed it happen. Someone next to me leaned over. I tilted the paper away without thinking. I picked up my pencil. Put it back down. There was nothing to fix. The bell rang. Loud. The paper stayed where it was. I didn't move it. I slid it into my bag later. Didn't look again. I knew where the number was. I walked out with everyone else. Same speed, same face. Nobody asked anything. My hand tightened on the strap, then loosened. I kept walking. Later, it wasn't panic anymore. I sat down and felt nothing rush me. Just the chair, the desk, the screen waiting. I scrolled through notes without reading. Lines passed, headings passed. I didn't stop on any of them. The mouse moved in a small circle. I let it go. The cursor stayed where it landed. I unlocked my phone. Locked it again. Nothing had changed in the 2 seconds it was open. I breathed out. Quiet. Not a sigh, just air leaving because it had to. I pushed the notebook away. Not off the desk, just far enough that I didn't have to touch it. The screen reflected back at me. Pale. Flat. I blinked, and it stayed the same. My thumb rubbed against my finger. Over and over. I didn't notice until it started to sting. Too many tabs were open. I didn't close them. Closing felt like choosing. I pulled the chair in. My back stayed curved. The distance changed. Nothing else did. A minute passed. I watched the number change. I didn't mark it. I didn't react. I pressed one key. One letter appeared. I stared at it longer than needed. I deleted it. The line went empty again. That felt easier than continuing. I leaned forward. My forehead touched my hand. I stayed there, not resting, just paused. The screen hesitated. A small spinner showed up. I waited with it. The next day looked the same. Same desk, same screen. I sat down without checking the time first. I opened one file. Just one. I didn't open anything else with it. I put my phone farther away than usual. Face down, not hidden, just out of reach. The cursor sat at the top. It wasn't blinking yet. I waited for it to start. I adjusted the chair. My feet stayed where they were. The position felt set. I read one paragraph. Slow, I didn't reread it. I let it pass. My finger traced the edge of the screen. Once. Then I moved it back. I typed one sentence. It wasn't good. I didn't delete it. My hands rested on the desk. Flat. I didn't fold them this time. Time moved. I didn't track it. I noticed it only when the light changed. I scrolled down a little. Stopped. That was enough for now. The phone lit up again. I saw it from the corner of my eye. I didn't turn. I breathed out. Slow. My shoulders moved a little. Then they didn't. I moved the cursor to a new line. It waited there. I locked the screen. My hand stayed near the keyboard for a second longer.